a new home for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by.
Welcome back, and yes, it's 25 degrees and Justine has a jacket on.
It is not 25 degrees. It's actually stormy weather and it's about to pour again, so we're probably going to end up getting wet.
The reason why
Anyway.
we're huddled in a cave is that Justine wants to become a caveman. She wants to give the caravan up for a cave.
Do you know what? The truth is, he wanted to go back to the caravan because he was getting wet.
Well, that's true.
I planned. I actually brought my jacket because I knew it was going to rain.
Yeah, well, I don't plan ahead.
So you can give me all you want. But at the end of the day, we're sitting in this beautiful cave because I did my survival instincts and went looking for a beautiful cave in the opposite direction to the way the wind was blowing and the rain, because you're lucky that you have me with all my survival skills.
So the things we do for you, we're here at Nambucca Heads. I'm just going to ignore all that.
Yes, as he said, we are here at Nambucca Heads.
And it's stormy and it's rainy, but we thought, you know what, we're going to come out and make a video for you anyway.
Yes, so it doesn't matter.
We're doing that because we missed out on last week.
Yeah, so we are really sorry about that, but we do come first.
Yeah.
And our, we needed another week to settle into this whole being back on the road scenario.
So we took the week off and we had some really good family time, and it was really great not having to put together a video last weekend.
Yeah, we actually really enjoyed just setting all the cameras down, and I think it's really important. It was a reminder for us just to stop, slow down, put everything down and just put us first. And it's been the best decision we made. We have received a lot of messages saying, where are you? What's happened?
It's all right, nothing's wrong. We're just here having a week off, and it's been really great. But
so we're back on track. We feel really good. We're refueled and now we're ready to go again.
Yeah, so we're heading south. So to fill you in, we left Byron Bay,
Mullumbimby.
Last week, and we're here at where are we?
We've already told them. We've already told them, but that's
Nambucca
okay.
Heads. So Nambucca Heads is a place that I used to come as a child, but we never actually came, believe it or not, into town.
I've never been here at all.
Yeah. We had some family friends who owned a hotel here, and we used to stop here on the way to the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
We never went to the hotel. But I tell you what, it is really beautiful here. We've had a really awesome time.
Yeah. Like, yes, it's rainy and stormy today, but sometimes it's nice to have a bit of both when you're in places. We've been here 6 days, was it?
Yeah, 7 days. 7 days tomorrow.
Yeah, 7 days. We chose to have a full week here because we ended up catching up with some friends, and that was amazing. So we definitely are not having any more children, because that was a reminder, because they're only little. And oh boy, Riley was worn out. But it was just so awesome to see them. They're like family to us. And it was just so good. We hadn't seen them for a couple of years. So we got to meet number 2. So we got to meet, so both the boys were there. So it was gorgeous. Riley had a ball. Loved being big brother for 2 days, but he's more than happy now that it's just him again.
If I get up in a minute, I'm just getting the umbrella just to shield the caravan, shield the camera.
That's okay.
But,
we're going to get wet.
It's okay. We're going to get wet in a minute. But that's all part of it, isn't it, babe?
And then that's why we wanted to do it, because this is it. We wanted to have rain and we wanted to have sunshine. When the sun is out here, it is absolutely phenomenal. The colours of the water are crazy, and now with these stormy colours coming through and the rain, oh my gosh, there's so much rain coming.
Grab that umbrella.
Tim is like getting so scared.
Grab it.
I'll be back. Okay, so this is mid-recording. We've had to like retreat under the umbrella in the cave, half cave.
Not even a cave.
This is like so romantic. In the rain, in a cave.
Can I have your jacket?
No, I told you to bring one, and you said, I'm not wearing that.
Oh, it's going all over the camera.
Oh, no, it's not. I've got everything in here. Look,
No.
I've got the camera actually tucked in underneath my shirt.
Okay.
I
we
knew
might
that
have
it was
to
gonna
exit
rain.
stage left. Oh, the cave's really good, by the way.
Holy crap.
Take 2, and just like that, we're back in the Sunseeker.
We are showered and warm, and the kettle's boiling. So,
A cup of tea's coming.
yes, that was disastrous.
It was a bit of a disaster.
But God, it was funny coming back. If we had waterproof equipment, I would have 100% videoed this one, moaning and groaning about how wet he is and how the back of his shirt's wet and it's all running down into his pants.
Stop, I didn't say that.
So funny. Oh my God.
I didn't say that.
You did.
Soka, she's being mean.
Anyway, it was quite adventurous. I think I enjoyed it more than Tim did. But anyway.
Oh, well, it's okay. It's
So
all
anyway,
right.
we're back.
We're back here, had our shower, we're nice and warm. Gonna get dinner sorted soon.
Yes, but we need to finish this.
Yeah, so look, we came down from Mullumbimby, and we
Yes.
might end up repeating ourselves a little bit here.
Yeah, because
So,
we're a little bit washed out.
yeah,
But anyway.
that's okay. So we came down from Mullumbimby into Nambucca Heads, and we decided to stay at the White Albatross, the Ingenia White Albatross.
Yes.
And it was a really, really good decision.
I reckon, because
Yeah.
we've actually driven around and sort of seen where the others may have been positioned. We haven't actually been into them.
Yeah.
But the location of this one is just, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's really
I think,
good.
in
Some
every way.
Amazing walks around here. I've taken Ahsoka on some really great walks in the morning. They've got some really awesome paths, bike tracks,
Yeah. Little mangrove walks.
mangrove walks,
Where you
everything.
can see, and when it's high tide, the fish are crazy there. We
Yeah.
did try to do a little bit of footage, but it was just a bit, the reflection on the top of the water wasn't the best. So,
Yeah.
but beautiful fish. There's so many species. Riley had a ball walking
Yeah.
along there.
Ahsoka's had an amazing time. Just the
Yeah.
best. What I love about these little hidden away towns is that they go out of their way to make sure the tourists are catered for,
Yeah.
and they put in really great walking tracks. And here there's just a huge array.
And one of the biggest ticks, which I know are for the majority of travellers, either that night you arrive or the last night before you leave, you do not want to cook.
Yeah.
You literally have a pub at the
They
entrance
do.
to the park.
Right there, mate.
And during the day, there's a beautiful little cafe for brekkie. We've been up there a few times, and the food is amazing.
Yeah.
Really beautiful food.
We got the most amazing mushroom and halloumi burger here. didn't we?
And I mean, we're not vegetarian or anything, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed that more than a meat burger. It was so good.
I reckon that would almost be good enough to make me turn
Well, what's funny is
to vegetarian.
we're actually going to reinvent it at a much lower cost on our budget
Yeah.
today. We went and bought the ingredients ourselves, and we're
did.
actually going to have it for dinner tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, but anyway, so that's a huge thing, having a pub literally there, walking distance.
Yeah.
You've got the parks with all the beautiful grass area, and you've got little huts that are actually sheltered. So if it does rain, you're still under shelter. So you can have picnics there and
And,
fishing. Oh my God,
Yeah,
fishing.
and they got the break wall right outside our door.
Yeah.
And it's probably, I think it's actually, I measured how far it was this morning, so it's probably 1 kilometre long
Yeah,
from the start to the end. Ahsoka and I walked up and down it a few times, and it's really great walking on that break wall because you get this feeling that you're actually walking, next to the waves.
Yeah, because when it's high tide, the
Yeah, it
waves come
comes up so
crashing in
high.
there, coming into the river mouth.
Yeah, and people have gone off and they've sort of written little memorabilia on all the stones and all that sort of stuff, and it's really
Yeah.
awesome what they've allowed people to do here. It makes it feel really, really welcome.
I think it's a bit of a story. I think they have like a little plaque there, so where you have like your standard rock wall with all your rocks in massive boulders. Instead of them just being the boulders, people have actually left their mark and. In memory of people who have passed, memory of people that have made it to this location that's been a dream, and people just putting their stamp on this particular area. So it was obviously something that was allowed, and they've put a plaque about it. And I think it was just really, it just made it something different because you're just sort of walking along and looking at all the different history of the different families and people who have actually visited here and walked up there.
Yeah.
So
I think if there was one thing I would do about Nambucca Heads is I wish they'd have a few more beaches where dogs could go, even on leads.
Yeah, because that's if you're travelling with dogs.
Yeah, I know. We are a little bit
yeah.
precious about Ahsoka, aren't we?
We just like to be able to let her off lead and just, let go. She's a Kelpie. She loves to run.
Yeah.
So there is a dog beach, but we have to drive to it. It's only 8 minutes. It's not like we have to hike anywhere.
So the Big Four is down on that beach, isn't
And
it?
the Big Four is right down on that beach at the end of that. but that's quite a bit of it's a little bit hilly, isn't it?
Yeah.
We didn't expect that either.
It's actually, Nambucca Heads is quite hilly.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
easy. It's not like it's a difficult hilly area, but it is a little bit up and down in some places. But we love it.
Yeah, I love it here.
We
I'd
would
definitely
definitely come back here. So the park that we're at, so it's the Ingenia Holidays White Albatross.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They pretty much cater, well, they do. They cater for everybody. There's a whole section of permanence, and I know a lot of caravan parks have that, but I have to say, this is one of the most well-maintained parks that we've stayed at in all our
It's
travels.
amazing.
When you come to permanence, they are beautiful gardens. It's like a real little village, and I love that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And for the holiday makers, you've got all the usual. You've got the go-karts, and you've got the pool, a little splash park area next to the pool for the little kids. Only downside to that, I think, it would have been good if there was a fenced off between the pool and the little kiddies area, just because when we had our friends here with the little ones, oh my gosh, I was running back and forth because they want to get in the big pool with the big kids, but they can only stay in the little area because they can't swim yet.
Yeah.
But you could also hire stand-up paddle boards, kayaks, little pedal boats, because there's a massive lake inside the caravan park area that's just on the other side of the break wall, and that's for our use as well, to swim and fish. Yeah.
Well, one of the things I have found, this is not so much about the caravan park, one of the things I have found about the northern New South Wales coast is that if you're hoping to come here and stay on the coast and either do low-cost camping or free camping,
Yeah.
there's not really a lot here.
Yeah, like right on the water's edge kind of thing, on the beach side.
You have to sort of go inland a bit.
Yeah.
In fact, there's hardly any. I mean, there's none here in Nambucca Heads. There's a little low-cost camp between Nambucca Heads and Scott's Head.
Yeah, which is quite nice. We have friends that do stay there.
We probably would have gone there if we weren't meeting up with our friends here.
Yeah, and that's the main reason we are in the caravan park. It's not because we just don't want a free camp, because we want to do a lot of that, obviously. But when we've got friends coming, they needed a cabin. That's fine.
Yeah, as we head further south, we'll get more.
We'll be doing a lot more free camping the further south, but we are utilising this part of the coastline to catch up with friends, old school friends and family, sort of as we get down. As we get to Sydney, that'll be sort of the last hurrah for all the big catch-ups with family and friends, and then I feel like we'll really be on our way again doing the off-grid camping.
And even here, it was pretty good. Like, we're on power and water, and we got 2 free nights out of 7. So
and it was only $40 a night.
Only worked out to be about $40 a night. So that's
now,
pretty good.
because we have stayed at low-cost camps for more than that, when we had no power, no water, and even no facilities. And that was, we don't tend to do that a lot unless we have to. And it's to have that is awesome. Yeah. So it's good. It fits into our budget.
Really like it here.
So
yesterday we went down to Scott's Head. So Scott's Head is about 15 kilometres south as the crow flies.
It took about half an hour.
Took about half an hour to drive there.
I'm so excited. I'm so hot.
Scott's Head, what do you reckon?
Awesome, super dog friendly. Don't leave your dog in the caravan in the aircon. Just bring it with you. Ready? Go.
And that's totally different to here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a lot smaller.
Yeah, a lot smaller.
Very, very small. And they had a nice caravan park right there.
Yeah, they have the
reflections.
The reflections, yeah. And that would have been a great little park to go to as well if we wanted to go down there. But
and super dog friendly. Oh my goodness. So dog friendly down there.
Compared to here, where there's only a couple of beaches really that are dog friendly, all the beaches down there are dog friendly.
Yeah, so they have times of the day where the dogs can and can't be on the beach, but there's more areas for the dog to go on lead, because here, even on lead, the dogs are restricted to areas, which is a bit of a bummer. And
the beaches down there are just beautiful, aren't they? We had a great time at the beach there.
they're beautiful. Yeah, we did. We went down for a swim, and it was beautiful down there yesterday.
Yeah. Got some great drone footage as well that we're going to show you a little bit later on.
Yeah, we had a beautiful little picnic there in the park just next to the beach before we went for a swim from these lovely little cafe that was on the corner. I can't think of the name of it, but they were great. Beautiful fish burger, and they're the best hot chips there.
Yeah.
Really, really. And the lady in there was she was so lovely. So we love those kinds of little connections when you go to places like that. So
we've had a great time here. I think
we have.
It's been a real breath of fresh air. One of the things that, well, we're not really banana benders, we're not really Queenslanders, we are imports. But like, we've been up there for,
20 odd years.
20
now.
years, so I guess we can call ourselves banana benders.
Yeah.
But one of the things we're very precious about are our beaches up in Queensland. We think our beaches are the best in Australia.
Yeah.
We haven't been to every beach in Australia yet, but we plan to. But I have to say, the beaches here in northern New South Wales that we've seen so far are up there, man. They're up there.
Beautiful.
And the water's still 26 degrees here. So we're in late March.
Yeah.
And the water's still 26 degrees. So it's still pretty warm.
Yeah, which is good.
So
so we're enjoying the beaches.
It's been really, really surprising. It's been a real surprise for us, hey?
Yeah. We did, we had planned to stay at Coffs Harbour. But Coffs Harbour, you really need to find some more dog-friendly places for us to come, because we looked everywhere and none of the caravan parks took dogs. There was a bunch of free camps that didn't take dogs, low-cost camps that didn't take dogs. So if you guys know of any, it's useless to us now for us, but if you want to shoot us a message so we can share with people that are coming the similar track that do have dogs, if we've missed somewhere, let us know.
We looked on Wiki Camps, we looked on Hip Camps. We couldn't find anything within a 5 kilometre radius of Coffs Harbour to say with the Soka.
Such a bummer, because being photographers, there was a couple of shots, and I've been there driving just through there with my mum earlier on in the years, and the pier there is beautiful for photos and the sunsets. And I know Sawtell's a beautiful place also for sunsets and sunrise. So we've missed out on them, but it's okay. We could have driven there if we wanted to, but we were enjoying this area too much, and we thought, we're bypassing a few places heading south, and we wanted to sort of see a little bit more of that area. So
speaking of being photographers, there is one thing I wanted to say.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I'm better than you.
She's different to me.
I'm kidding. I'm so not. You are 100% better.
One of the reasons Justine and I started this little journey around Australia, which is now into our second year, and we haven't been around Australia yet, but we're on our way.
Yes.
Is I really wanted to get the opportunity to grow as a photographer. I've been a professional photographer in the past, and mainly portraits, weddings and so on, but I wanted to get into my landscape photos, and I've taken quite a few photos around the place, but this year I've made a commitment. I'm really going to get into my photography and really promote my photography to you guys. So I have created a little website of some of my shots so far. It's not all the way there yet, but it is up online, so I'm going to put the address down here below.
And this is just the beginning because...
So we're going to keep you updated with all the photos that we create here.
He's a perfectionist, so he's got thousands of photos that are absolutely brilliant, but
I'm not going to be putting
he has a select few that he likes, that he's going to put up, that he's happy with. So he's a lot tougher on himself than what I am, I think, on me when it comes to taking photos.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
But, and
you enjoy it. You're passionate about it. And it's just that feeling of, that's something that we take with us on the road. That's our go-to. That's our time to just do what we love doing. So.
And that was one of the things we made a commitment to each other that we were going to do this year. So.
Yeah.
We love making these videos, but we also love taking photos, and we don't want to lose contact with
the reason why we're doing this.
That special part of what we do for ourselves. So
we wanted to share that with you, so then you'll see if we sort of don't have a video up, or if there's something that's going on, or something that's held us back, we will prioritise the photography and what we're passionate about and why we're doing this ahead of getting a bit stressed about having to get a video together. So because it is a lot of work. And I think we will eventually at some stage sort of show you guys what is actually involved in making a video, just to give you guys a bit more of an understanding of how much time is actually invested into putting together like 20-minute or a 30-minute video. I know there's a lot out there that know and get it, and I know there's other people that have asked for this and said we would love to see the behind the scenes of actually putting one of these videos together.
I mean, I've got to say, hats off to the people who do these videos, 2 or 3 videos a week.
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean, just doing one video a week is probably, for half an hour video would take me easily 6-7 hours of editing.
Yeah.
So to do that 3 or 4 times a week, I mean, you guys are doing an amazing job. So
yeah. And it's just our choice to step back.
Yeah, but being a perfectionist, I want to make sure it's looking good. So, but we're going to leave it there for today.
Yeah.
We've really loved it here at
Nambucca Heads. If you haven't come here, which I'm sure there's been a lot of people that have, we haven't, but you got to come here. This is such a beautiful spot, and this particular caravan park, the location is amazing. Pathways, bike tracks, it's all flat, so anyone can walk. And also just for people who either in wheelchairs or in motorised chairs, what are those little
buggies?
The buggy things called. They are also welcome to use that whole strip of walkway up to the point on the rock wall, because
it's amazing.
We've seen that all here. Anyway, so
we're going to catch up with you next week.
Yes.
And I'm
not sure
won't tell you where we're going, but we've got to figure that out.
Yes.
Going to catch up with some more friends, which is going to be incredible.
Yes.
Catching up with all the families that we've met so far, and looking forward to meeting lots more. So look, if you're out and about and you do see us, please come and say hello, because we really want to meet you all. So
just look for the RAM. We don't have signage or anything on our car or caravan. We may put a little thing up there, but we're not huge on that kind of advertisement for us just yet.
We'll see how we go.
But you can't miss us. If you see us in a park or you see us around, seriously, come and say hi, because a couple of people have come up and said, oh, we didn't know whether we should, and we're like, come in, have a drink, have a chat. We're open for all of that.
So we're going to leave you with some drone footage of the area.
Yes, of Scott's Head and Nambucca Heads.
Got to get some bit more of that.
We might try, if the weather pulls off, we'll get you some more.
See how we go. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
times I know I'll be okay, 'cause I find my way.